My name is Chan Mao. I am a community evangelist at Elexio. In this video, we will see just how easy it is to connect to Elexio. Through POSIX, Python, and S3 APIs, you can seamlessly integrate Elexio into your tech stack. First, what is an API? API stands for Application Programming Interface. APIs enable various software applications to communicate and exchange data with each other, making it easier for developers to integrate different services or functionalities into their own applications without having to deep dive into the internal workings of the applications they're interacting with. Second, what is the relationship between Elexio and APIs? Elexio can be accessed via three main AI/ML APIs: S3 API, POSIX API, and Python API. With Elexio S3 API, you can talk to Elexio as if you're talking to your existing S3 data, because Elexio implements the S3 interface and no code needs to be modified on your client side. You can also benefit from features provided by Elexio, such as data caching, data sharing with file system-based applications, and storage system abstraction. Similarly, Elexio POSIX API turns S3 datasets into your local folder with data locality, allowing users to access datasets as if from your local file system folder. With POSIX API integration, applications can interact with Elexio regardless of what language they are written in. Lastly, the Elexio Python API, which is based on the Elexio RESTful API, allows users to access datasets via the Python library and enable efficient data listing and reading. For the rest of this video, I will demonstrate how to connect these three APIs to Elexio to access your data stored in S3. First, we start with the Elexio POSIX API. To connect to the POSIX API, we need to set the POSIX API parameters. Then we need to mount the S3 dataset to the local mount point we just defined. Here, we can see that S3 has been successfully mounted. Next, to check that we have the proper access to the dataset in S3, we are going to list all the files in the directory we have specified earlier and print the contents of each file. As you can see, for end users like data scientists or machine learning engineers, they can access data in S3 just like accessing their local directory. If they have been accessing data in this way, they don't need to modify any of their existing training code. Awesome! Now that our Elexio POSIX API has been successfully integrated, we are going to follow very similar steps for our Elexio Python API. Similarly to the Elexio POSIX API integration, we are going to import the Elexio file system. Now, to check that we have proper access, we are going to list all the files in the specified directory and print the contents of each file. Wasn't that easy? Lastly, we are going to cover the Elexio S3 API. First, we need to define the worker addresses and Elexio underlying storage address in order to use Elexio S3 API. Here, we are using the Boto3 package, a widely adopted S3 SDK for Python. With Boto3, the requests will be wrapped as S3 requests. By setting the endpoint URL, the S3 requests will be sent to Elexio workers later. And now, to check our access to the dataset, we are going to list all the files in the specified directory and print the contents of each file. And just like that, we have successfully connected the Elexio Python, POSIX, and S3 APIs. For more information on each API, feel free to take a look at the Elexio documentation linked in the description below. The biggest takeaway from this demo is that you can easily adopt any of these solutions and seamlessly integrate Elexio into your existing tech stack. Be sure to subscribe to our Elexio YouTube channel to keep up with our newest videos, and follow our LinkedIn and Twitter for our latest news and events. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.